Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm going to return to a little bit of our castle stuff we had been doing previously. I did a ton of them and then I kind of got off of it. You guys weren't watching them like you had been, so I was like, I'll just take a break and do something else. But this one I came across the other day and it looks really interesting just from the outside. It's gorgeous. Those crosses are crazy. Um, but this one is from Castles and Legends, and it is Wray Castle History and Tour Hidden Gothic Castle in the Lake District. We did take a look at the Lake District before. Super, super impressive. Really gorgeous. I think actually you guys suggested that I look at it, and I think I did a couple videos on it. Um, but I'm excited to check this one out, hear about the history, hopefully get inside of this place and get a better look. But I will link this video in the description along with links to Patreon and how you can support the channel here on YouTube. But let's go ahead and get into it.
Hello and welcome to Castles and Legends. Today we are at our second stop at the Lake District. This is Wray Castle. Hopefully you can see it kind of just behind me there. Now, Wray Castle, it might look like a Gothic fortress there, but don't be too fooled by all those towers and turrets. It is actually a Victorian neo-Gothic house. The house was constructed in 1840 for a Dr. James Dawson, who was a retired Liverpudlian surgeon.
Wow, for a doctor.
Let's go take a look around and I can tell you a bit more history. The house was constructed in 1840 for Dr. James Dawson. However, it was built using his wife Margaret's inheritance from a gin fortune. James also built the nearby Wray Church. One mistaken belief is that Margaret Dawson hated Wray Castle and refused to live there. Apparently this is not true at all. There was actually another Margaret Dawson that lived in the area, and it was she who did not like the castle one bit.
Yes.
It is thought that Wray Castle was designed by John Jackson Lightfoot, but he sadly did not see the castle's completion as he died from alcoholism. The more experienced architect, H.P. Horner, completed the design.
Wow, look at that. That wood. I love the
castle appears to
corbels.
be full of towers, turrets, and battlements. However, a lot of the battlements and so on are not even accessible, and what looks like a tower from the outside, most are actually just part of the room inside.
Huh. That
James
woodwork is
Dawson spared
gorgeous.
no expense in trying to make the castle look the part.
Well, his wife
He even
spared no
added some
expense.
fake ancient ruins in the grounds. When William Wordsworth visited the castle, he stated that the castle added a dignified feature to the interesting scenery in the midst of which it stands. Wordsworth also left his mark on the grounds by planting a mulberry tree in 1845, which remains to this day, and I'll show you it later in the video.
Columns. The woodwork in this, I'm going to keep saying it, but it is crazy.
James and Margaret Dawson did not have any children, and after James's death in 1875, his nephew, Edward Preston Rawnsley, inherited the castle. Edward's cousin, Hardwicke Rawnsley, took the post as vicar at Wray Church. You may recognise this name, as Hardwicke Rawnsley is one of the 3 founding members of the National Trust.
Oh.
Wray Castle is also linked to another prominent figure in the creation of the National Trust and a world-famous writer and illustrator,
Wow, look at that.
Beatrix Potter. A young
That's cool.
16-year-old Beatrix Potter spent her summer holidays at Wray Castle back in 1882.
How does
Over the
that
summer,
work?
her parents entertained many esteemed guests at the castle, including Hardwicke Rawnsley. His passion and views on the need to preserve the natural beauty of the Lake District.
All of these names she's saying sound like Harry Potter characters.
Had a long-lasting effect on the young Beatrix. He was already a published author and took a great deal of interest in her drawings, later on encouraging her to publish her first book, The Tale of Peter Rabbit. You can
Oh,
see
wow.
here a couple of family photographs taken at the castle by Beatrix's father, Rupert Potter. In 1929, Wray Castle was gifted to the National Trust and has been utilised.
Wow, look at these archways. They are massive.
For a number of purposes since. It was a youth hostel for a short time, and offers to the Freshwater Biological Association between 1931 to 1951, a training college for Merchant Navy radio officers between 1958 to 1998. In 2011, it opened up as a hotel, but after a successful trial opening the castle up to the public, the National Trust decided to permanently turn Wray Castle into a visitor attraction for all to enjoy.
What? Like, what? So they could have turned it into like a profitable, like, hotel? Like it was successful and I don't know. I feel like they probably should have kept doing that. I would have loved to stay there. I mean, obviously people did. I mean, I get wanting to be able to keep it open to the public, but like that is open to the public and you're making a profit for the trust, right? I don't know. Am I wrong? Maybe it was expensive to run. I don't know.
We really enjoyed having a little look around Wray Castle. Obviously there's no furniture and things like that, but it's still very nice and very interesting. Now, we took the guided tour, which gave us access to rooms on the first floor and told us a bit of extra history. It was really good, so thank you very much, National Trust Tour Guide. Okay, I think that's probably all for now, so thank you so much for watching. Please do subscribe if you haven't already.
It was a good video. They do an excellent job. I've watched a couple from them before. Good Castles and Legends. I'm subscribed to them. If you guys aren't, you should absolutely go check them out. That was a really good video. I think I wanted to see the inside, and we got to see a ton of the inside, which is super cool. Really interesting story. I enjoyed that one a lot. If there's any other castles that you guys want to have me take a look at that I haven't already looked at, or you want me to look at a different aspect of it, let me know in the comments. And yeah, thanks for watching with me, guys. I appreciate you. I'll catch you tomorrow with another video, and have an awesome day. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share.